So in this segment, we're going to be talking about former Brexit Secretary David Davies, the genius who said we're going to negotiate in Berlin, not Brussels, or something to that effect, saying there's still a lot of Brexit benefits to come and all of this nonsense. Sorry for the awkward frame pause.
Is it possible that one day it'll be even conceivable to talk about another referendum to join? What do you think?
I think that firstly,
this is in the context, I think, of the Telegraph article that says we'll rejoin the EU sooner than we think. And the question is, would the EU even have us back? We can talk about rejoining and referendums and all this stuff. But like I said before, rejoining is a two-way street.
the last question first, that's unlikely. I mean, none of the parties are up for that fight at the moment, other than the Scot Nats.
The Scot Nats? You mean the Scottish National Party? The Scot Nats? What's that about? And the Green Party are also discussing it, but I think there's a few others as well, but he's ignoring one of the parties in England. Weird.
Secondly, of course, you've got to ask, look at when these things happen and what drove them. And in the middle of all this, we've had COVID, 10 times as big as any impact of Brexit whatsoever. We've had the Ukraine, 5 or 10 times as big. So
10 times as big as what? I don't think the Russian invasion of Ukraine has had an impact, as big an impact as Brexit has had. And, these are relatively going to be shorter term than Brexit. Brexit will lead to a long-term decline of our economy when it comes to trade. That red tape's not going anywhere anytime soon, son. So you can argue that COVID had a bigger impact, yes, short term, but longer term, Brexit is here to stay. COVID's gone. Hopefully soon the Russian invasion of Ukraine stops. And a peace settlement can happen there and we get rid of Mad Vlad. But yeah, for the most part, Brexit is here to stay, and the impact of Brexit, I think it's about 4% GDP in the long term. That's not going anywhere soon, son. That's what they call long term.
disentangling the noise from the signal is quite difficult. Also, there's quite a lot still to do. I mean, the government's taking through at the moment, forget the sort of all the minor bits of legislation they want to deal with in the next year. You've got a big financial bill which will deal with Solvency II. I'm sorry, it's a bit techie, but it's going to make a big difference.
No, it's about the ability of insurers to invest in.
Absolutely.
And that's something Andrew Bailey recently warned could lead to a crisis where pension funds run out of money and could face bankruptcy. You've got pensioners, policyholders, people that have pensions with these companies could lose out on their life savings. So yeah, that's going to end really well. That's a big Brexit benefit, losing your pension fund. Great stuff. They
release a lot of money. You've got changes on GDPRs going through.
So that means potentially UK websites might need an EU version, a GDPR adherent version of the website, and a British version. Great stuff. Another big win for businesses in this country.
Data protection.
Your data protection, which is going to make a big difference. You've got big procurement changes.
Procurement changes like allowing more corruption potentially to happen, like we saw with the PPE contracts and test and trace that happened recently. Sure, that could be another big Brexit benefit. So we're on 3 really great Brexit benefits here.
The other things, gene technology regulation. So there's quite a lot still to come. That's the thing.
The best is yet to come, apparently. And, how the hell Jess Phillips just sat there quietly as this man's talking absolute nonsense, not to put it on her to, have to dispel this stuff. Robert Peston should be dispelling this stuff as well, just like I have done. But you've got, a Brexiteer who's still talking absolute drivel, a host that's letting him get away with absolute drivel, and someone else on the show who's not bothering to say anything. Maybe she does after this clip. It's only a minute long. But this is how these sorts of myths take a hold within kind of the British public, and people continue to get away with talking nonsense because no one will call them out on it. Which is just sad that David Davis is still on this hype train of let's make pension funds bankrupt. Let's make data protection worse. Gene editing. Like, what specifically about gene editing are you going to do? Like, what's going on here? I think he had a third one, but it doesn't really matter. This man's an absolute joker. He's another one where he's not a clown. He's the entire circus. He knew nothing. When it came to Brexit, talking about negotiating in Berlin, like, who in Berlin are you going to negotiate? Where are you going to negotiate with? Angela Merkel? Were you going to get a trade deal specific with Germany? Like, the EU don't roll like that. We know that. You can get small little deals, I think, with investment and things like that, which we did have whilst we were members of the EU. But in terms of, free trade agreements and the big stuff, that goes through the EU Commission, which the EU Commission gets its say from member states. Like, you were never going to do individual deals with, like, France, Germany, Finland, for example. You deal with a bloc. That's what gives them power. When you deal with the United States of America, you're not dealing with, like, New York, California, and Utah. You're dealing with the federal government. That's what gives the US its power. when it comes to trade deals. But anyways, I'm going to leave it there. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Support the channel on Patreon if you can. And sorry, this is just a really funny frame. And hopefully I'll catch you in the next one.